Our passage tonight looks at what took place as they were making their way back to Jairus' home. And as they were making their way back, Jesus is interrupted by the touch of this woman with the issue of blood. But it wasn't an interruption for Jesus. It likely would have felt like an interruption to Jairus. At this point in the narrative, his daughter is still alive. She's sick. And for Jairus, there was a certain urgency here, likely. Jesus, we need to get going. We have to get to our home. You need to make it to my daughter in time before she dies. And so you can imagine the way that Jairus felt as they're making their way to the home, and everything stops and is interrupted by the touch of this woman and what happens as we record it in the passage. We're often interrupted, and by that interruption are frustrated and annoyed by it. Even when the interruption is an opportunity to minister to others. You think about that with our children. How often when our children need us, and don't ever forget that our raising and nurturing of our children is our ministering to them in their need. And we as parents can be annoyed and frustrated by that interruption. But Jesus wasn't. He wasn't at all, because these interruptions were no interruptions to him, but they were opportunities for ministering and for displaying his powerful grace to those who are unworthy sinners. And so that's what Jesus does here. We have on display here the powerful grace and healing mercy of Jesus Christ. We have that on display because this is a woman with a terrible condition who touches Jesus, and by that touch is healed and experiences the outstanding fruit of the gospel of grace and mercy in Christ Jesus, the fruit of peace. Go in peace. It's that marvelous gospel message that we unfold from these verses tonight. Let's look at this under the theme tonight, the